story of the day Little Grey Rabbit makes lace, and how she learns to do it.
Eggs, did you say, Grey Rabbit?
2, please. And tell the speckledy hen that I'm sorry not to come myself, but I'm busy making a nightcap for Mrs. Hedgehog.
From a hanky?
Yeah, don't forget it was me who found the hanky. Oh, I really am a remarkable hare.
This'll keep her warm when she peeps out at the moon. She got a cold moon gazing last month.
You're lucky today, Grey Rabbit.
A letter for me?
Yeah, it's not very important. I read it. Nothing urgent.
I can hardly read it myself. The letters are all crooked.
It says, "Riddle me ree, I'm coming to tea."
But whoever... Oh, it's from Fuzzy Peg. He knows he's always welcome.
Yes, Fuzzy Peg gave it to me. Goodbye, Grey Rabbit.
Oh, my needle. I've dropped my needle.
Cuckoo. 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 Did you think it was a cuckoo, Grey Rabbit?
Well, a very prickly cuckoo with no wings. Come along, little Fuzzy Peg. I've just had such a nice letter from you. I'm so glad you could come.
I thought I would, and I did. It was a holiday and I didn't know, so I've been finding presents all day. Oh, there, a pin cushion. It's for you, Grey Rabbit.
Why, thank you.
There's a butterfly. And a ladybird, and a lovely beetle.
Oh, look, he's found my lost needle.
Calamity!
What are you making, Grey Rabbit?
A nightcap for your mother.
She made a wish for a nightcap. Grey Rabbit?
Yes?
I went across the common early to post your letter. And do you know, there was lace hanging on the gauze.
Lace? What kind of lace?
Silver and grey, all dangling from the prickles.
Oh, that'd be the spiders weaving.
I tried to bring you some, but it all curled up to nothing.
You can't carry cobwebs, Fuzzy Peg, dear.
I think Mother would like some lace on her cap.
I can't make lace, Fuzzy Peg. Come along, help me to get the tea. Squirrel and Hare will soon be home.
I'm fastest.
Is tea ready?
We're hungry, ravenous,
Have you brought an egg?
broken.
So we licked it up.
Oh, what about the other?
Drowned.
So we left it in the stream.
A hunting cap for me, a hunting cap for me. I'll catch the wicked fox and put him in a box and serve him up for tea.
No, it's for me.
What?
A hunting cap for me. A hunting cap for me. It's not for either of you. It's for my mother.
Hello, Fuzzy Peg. What are you doing here?
My mother always makes a curtsy to the new moon, and she gets a wish. She wished for a nightcap, and this is it.
Oh, no, come along and have tea, all of you. Fuzzy Peg must have the biggest muffin and a slice of cake with cherries on top.
Oh, just this once.
Dry your eyes, Fuzzy Peg, and sit by me.
Squirrel, can you make lace? No, I can't. But I know where Queen Anne's lace grows. Queen Anne's lace? What's that?
It's the foamy white flower that fills the hedgerows and ditches and makes them good to hide in.
I need proper lace to go round Mother's cap.
I'll go tomorrow to visit the field mice and spiders, Fuzzy Peg. They'll have some lace.
So next day, Little Grey Rabbit visited the little house where the field mice lived.
Yes, Miss Grey Rabbit. Oh no, we always bite the edges of our frills to make them shaggy, but we can't make lace.
She went to the common to ask the spiders, but they were busy spinning their silken webs and had no time for her. And so the pink nightcap lay in the work basket, and the moon grew larger and larger till it was full moon. It began to wane, and Grey Rabbit was afraid the new moon would appear like a thin horn in the sky, and Mrs. Hedgehog would have no lace on her cap to greet it. Then, one sunny day, Hare was on his way home, and he took a shortcut through the village.
Queen Anne, she sat in the sun, making a lace till the day was done. She made it green, she made it white, she made it of showers and sunshine and light. She fastened it on a stalk so fine, she left it in the hedge to shine. Queen Anne's lace, you'll find it growing all over the place. Queen Anne's lace, you'll find it growing all over the place.
Queen Anne, she sat in the sun, making of lace till the day was done. Good morning, Hare.
Good morning, Queen Anne.
Miss Susan, that's my name.
Please, Your Royal Highness, what are you doing?
I am making lace.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Queen Anne. Grey Rabbit wants to make lace. How do you do it?
Watch.
So Hare watched as the old lady worked, and she told him about lace making. He would have stayed all day if there hadn't been the sudden ringing of the bell in the schoolroom.
I must go.
Oh, look! A Jack Hare! Catch him! Catch him and put him in a pot! After him!
Now, children, do be kind to all of God's creatures.
Come on, quick! Catch him! Let's get him, come on!
I won!
You always do.
They ran and they ran, but they couldn't catch me. Oh, I am a wonderful hare.
But where have you been, Hare?
I have been watching Queen Anne make lace.
Hare, have you really found Queen Anne?
She lives in the village, and she showed me how to make lace. First, you need a pillow,
There's one on my bed.
and you want bobbins, long bobbins, all carved and with beads on the ends.
I'll carve those bobbins for you. I saw Mr. Hare running for his life and I came to help.
And I'll get the beads. I saw you running, Hare. My, it was a race.
Ha! Nobody can catch me. They ran and they ran. A pattern with flowers or something pricked on it.
We'll make the paper pattern with our sharp teeth.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And you want some fine, long threads.
There's plenty of sheep's wool in the hedges.
So Rat made the bobbins, and Fuzzy Peg hung beads of berries at the ends for weights. The field mice made lace patterns, pricking the paper with rows of bees and flowers. Squirrel wound the wool thread on the bobbins, and Hare collected thorns from the hedges for lace pins. Then everybody, except Mrs. Hedgehog, who couldn't understand why the animals were so secretly busy, came to watch Little Grey Rabbit making lace.
Queen Anne, she sat in the sun, making of lace till the day was done. Queen Anne, she sat in the sun, making of lace till the day was done. She made it green, she made it white, she made it of showers and sunshine and light. She fastened it on a stalk so fine, and left it in the hedge to shine. Queen Anne's lace, you'll find it growing all over the place. Queen Anne's lace, you'll find it growing all over the place.
Mrs. Hedgehog went outside to see the moon. She stood in the chilly light, and when she saw the lovely pale sickle of the moon in the sky, she bowed 3 times. And Fuzzy Peg, standing by her side, bowed too.
I wish for a nightcap to keep my head warm. And I wish for some lace round your nightcap. Oh, there's our wishes.
I've never seen such a lovely nightcap in all my born days. Real lace, with bees and flowers all around the edge. Oh, it must have been made by a fairy.
And that is how Little Grey Rabbit made lace. She trimmed a petticoat for Squirrel and made a cravat for Water Rat. All the baby rabbits had lace caps. Even Wise Owl got a piece of lace for a keepsake, but he ate it. He thought it was bread and butter. This is the story of Hare and the Easter eggs. One evening in the spring, Hare was dancing along the fields, skipping and tripping and bowing to the rabbits, when a sudden thought came into his head. As it was the month of March, he was feeling excited and wild, for all hares are mad in March, and our friend was no exception.
Now, I'll go to the village. I'll go and see what there is to be seen and tell them at home all about it. Oh, yes, I feel very brave tonight. I don't care for nobody. Eggs. Enormous eggs. What kind of hen lays these pretty eggs? I'm a mad March hare. I will be brave.
Good evening, Mrs. Bunting.
Good evening, Mrs. Snowball.
How much are the nice Easter eggs?
A shilling each. Would you like to choose? Whoa, what was that?
Was it a cat?
There's an egg gone, I know that.
Oh, luscious. Delicious.
Oh, there you are at last, Hare.
What have you been eating? Ew, you're all brown and dirty.
Not dirt, chocolate. You'll never guess.
Guess what? Is it a riddle?
I've eaten an egg laid by an Easter hen, and it was made all of chocolate.
Rubbish!
I took it from the village shop, right under the nose of Mrs. Bunting. Oh, I'm brave, all right.
Oh, Hare, I shall go and pay for it.
You ate it all yourself. Greedy thing.
I brought you the ribbon, Squirrel, and the little fluffy chick inside is for Grey Rabbit.
Oh, you are naughty, Hare.
Have you ever seen an Easter egg, Hedgehog?
Well, if it's not a new laid egg, nor an old laid egg, and not an egg somebody has scrambled for, I don't rightly know what it is. You better ask Wise Owl.
Truce, Wise Owl!
Go away or I'll eat you.
Please, Wise Owl.
We want to know.
About Easter eggs!
Oh, I've a good mind not to tell you. But remembering the primrose wine and thinking of the egg you will bring me, I will speak.
Yes, Wise Owl.
Yes, Wise Owl.
Easter eggs come at Easter for children and good rabbits, but not for hares. The church bells ring and the little birds sing, and the sun dances on Easter morning.
Mouldy-Warp, quick, are you at home?
Oh, what's the hurry, Hare? You're always in a hurry.
Oh, Mole, can you lend me a silver penny or a gold penny or anything?
Well, what's it for, Hare?
A secret, a fine secret.
Real gold, these are. Roman, you can help yourself.
Oh, thank you, Mouldy-Warp, you're a real friend.
And now you might do something for me.
Please, Speckledy Hen, can I have some eggs for Mouldy-Warp?
Why? I want to give my eggs to Grey Rabbit.
Oh, he wants them very special. Do please let me have them, Speckledy Hen.
Oh, well, as it's nearly Easter.
Here we are, eggs for old coins.
Now I'm going to be very busy. I've got a secret for Easter.
I've got a secret, a secret, a secret. I've got a secret, a secret, a secret.
What have you got in your pocket, Hare?
It's a secret, a precious secret. Oh, only 2:30. There, that'll make time go more quickly. I'm going out again tonight.
Mind you don't meet the fox or the weasels.
There's a moon. Hares always go out by moonlight. One for Hare, and one for Grey Rabbit, and one for Squirrel, and one for Hare. I'll wait till somebody comes along, then go in behind them. Whoa!
Who's there? Oh, drat those children. Ugh, I'll shut up shop and go to bed early.
Oh, my whiskers! A tabby!
A jugged hare, as sure as I'm alive.
At your service, madam.
What are you doing here?
I've come to pay a debt. I've come to...
Oh, is it a mouse? Meow!
Mouse, indeed.
Here's your milk, Tabby.
It can come out now.
Oh, that's done it. I'm here for the night now.
Well, then you better tell me some stories to pass the time. I want to hear all about you and Squirrel and Little Grey Rabbit.
So Tabby fetched some sausages and ham from the counter, and Hare gobbled them up. He told all his adventures, and the cat thought he was the bravest, boldest animal she'd ever met. Wise Owl came hooting over the roof, woohoo! And Fox came snuffling outside, and the moon peered in and smiled at the sight of those two hobnobbing together. Then, at last, Hare's head began to nod, and he slept.
Hare? Hare?
Oh, it's just like him.
What if the fox has got him?
What? Hare's always boasting that he can run faster than anyone else. I'm going to bed.
It's time you were off. I'll open the door for you. There. Now it won't make a sound.
Goodbye, Mistress Tabby. Thank you for your kindness.
Puss, who opened the door? Where are the eggs? Who put that money there?
Oh, dear Hare, you're safe.
I thought the fox had got you.
Tcha! I can run faster than Fox. I can run faster than anybody.
There, I told you.
Squirrel, Hare, would you like an Easter party?
Oh, yes! I can wear my new dress.
I'm always ready for a party. I had one last night, as a matter of fact. But it's a secret.
I'll make an Easter cake and you can send out the invitations.
And so Robin Postman took invitations on primrose petals to all their friends. Squirrel knitted an egg for Little Grey Rabbit as a surprise and stuffed it with nuts. Rat carved a little bone egg that opened. Inside he put a wooden thimble for her and a few thorn pins. In the woods and fields around, little animals were planning surprises. And then, at last, it was Easter Day. All the animals gazed into the sky, and they saw the great ball of the sun come up from behind the hills and dance that Easter morning.
We haven't any bees, Hare.
Happy Easter, Grey Rabbit.
Oh, thank you, Squirrel.
Happy Easter.
A happy Easter. Oh, moldy mope. They're magical. Oh, how clever you are. Oh, look, a thimble and pins. Thank you, Rat.
We got duck eggs, but we didn't lay them. We just got them from the ducks.
Oh, duck eggs indeed. Here you are, Grey Rabbit. A beautiful hen's egg.
Why, thank you, Speckledy Hen. I shall have it for my...
And now, for a secret! For this!
Oh!
One each for everyone.
Chocolate eggs! Chocolate eggs!
Look out!
Not real at all. A trick.
Where did these come from?
I bought them, and Moldywarp gave me the money. They're from Moldywarp and me.
Bought with Roman gold.
My. I should like to hear how Mr. Hare has come by these wonderful eggs.
So they sat on the ground in a circle and nibbled at the Easter eggs, and Hare told of his adventure that moonlit night in the village shop. And when he had finished, they all agreed that he was a very clever hare indeed.
Of course I am! I always knew it. I've been telling you for years, but you wouldn't believe me.
This is the story of Little Grey Rabbit's May Day.
You're late. And you were late in last night.
It's May Day tomorrow.
So it is.
There's a maypole on the green with ribbons for the children to dance round.
How do you know? And you can't dance round the maypole?
Well, as a matter of fact, you're wrong, Squirrel. I did dance round it last night, so there.
Hare. So that's why you were late.
Couldn't we have a maypole, Grey Rabbit? I'm afraid to go to the village.
And have a procession as well. They do in the village. The tabby cat told me about it.
Let me think.
I'll think too.
I can think without all this fuss.
We'll dance around the May tree. That's better than the maypole. And we must gather lots of flowers early on May morning, and I'll take a jug to catch the May dew. It's magical, you know. Then we must make crowns and garlands for May.
Who is May, Grey Rabbit?
May is the spirit of spring. I think I must ask Wise Owl about all this.
How to keep May Day? Oh, you ought to know. May is the queen of the flowers. You must make a crown and scepter for her.
But where will we find her?
You won't. She's invisible. Oh, wait.
He's gone to fetch his book of wisdom.
Yeah. On May Day, make a crown of flowers and a scepter and cowslip balls.
Fuzzy Peg can make them.
Take them to a May tree.
What kind of flowers, Wise Owl?
Here we are. Cowslips and all spring flowers, but the top of the crown must be a crown imperial.
I've never heard of a crown imperial.
What is it?
Does it grow in the woods?
Is it wild or tame?
I once saw a crown imperial up at the big house.
What was it like?
Oh, it was like a ring of golden lilies with a green top knot of bells.
I've seen it! I've seen it!
Noisy crowd, always argy-bargying.
It grows in Queen Anne's border. I saw it when Miss Susan taught me to make lace. I'll get it.
So on May morning, a company of small animals went to the fields and hedge banks to gather flowers with dew still on their petals. Little Grey Rabbit carried a tiny jug for the dew, and Squirrel had a basket for the flowers. Down by the stream, Mole was cutting withies from a willow with his little axe.
A happy May Day! Why are you cutting withies, Mouldy Warp?
Why? Because you must have a framework for the crowns and garlands. Look, like this.
Oh, yes. I see.
I'm off to the village to get the crown imperials from Queen Anne's garden.
You can't just take them without asking.
We must send presents.
Can we have one for Miss Susan, Fuzzy Peg?
Oh, yes. I like her. She's kind to little animals.
Whoa!
And I've got a hanky I spun from cobweb thread.
And I've got a walnut shell. There's nothing in it.
Fill it with flowers, and it'll make a scent box.
Oh, yes.
I believe I've got something at home for the old lady. In my cupboard where I keep all my bits and bobs of findings.
No time to waste. I must get to the village before they all wake up.
Yeah, well, I can't hurry any faster. Oh, that'll do.
I thought you were going to be all day. What's that? A dirty little green bottle? Oh, and a pin with me on the top. Ha! Fancy that. Me.
Never you mind.
Me on the top. Me on the top.
Here's a Roman bottle they kept their tears in.
And we're going to put some of Grey Rabbit's dew into it.
Oh, yes. It's magical.
If Miss Susan puts a drop of this on her eyes, she'll see clearly again and need no spectacles.
Oh!
And a drop on her cheeks will make the wrinkles vanish.
Ooh.
And here's a Roman pin to fasten a dress.
Thank you very much, Mouldy-Warp. Now off you go, Hare, and take all these presents and the cowslip ball.
My cowslip ball.
I hope they've left one or two for me. Miss Susan! Please, Queen Anne! Miss Susan! A happy May Day!
Oh, same to you. Who's there?
It's only me, Hare. I want some lilies.
Look, it's a hare! There!
Catch him!
Where?
Ugh.
He went in there. I saw him. After him. The hare! He's taken Miss Susan's lilies.
Get him! Catch him and have him for his dinner.
I didn't see. Of course, the hare. I once taught him to make lace. Anything can happen on May Day.
There was a doll in the crowns I saw.
Yes, there ought to be a doll by rights.
Who's got a doll?
I haven't.
Nor me.
Nor me.
I can make a doll for you. I made one for our baby out of a bit of bone. I can carve a doll all right.
How clever you are, Rat.
Too clever by half. Who found the Crown Imperials?
Then can we have the procession and the dancing?
So Rat made the little doll, and Grey Rabbit dressed it in a skirt of leaves and a bodice of cowslips. On its head she put a crown of May blossom, and in its hand a bluebell wand. Little Grey Rabbit and Squirrel slung the crown on a hazel stick and carried it between them. Hare came next with the Crown Imperial sceptre. Then Mole with a sceptre of crab-apple blossom, and the little hedgehogs followed on behind. They hung the crowns and sceptres on the May tree and danced around. The May rustled her branches and sent waves of perfume up to the blue sky, while all the birds came flying to the tree to join in the song of welcome to May. That night, when everyone was fast asleep, Wise Owl flew over the May tree. It shone like silver.
Too-hoo! Too-hoo! Happy May to you.
Then he listened, for he could hear a silvery answer which seemed to come from the tree itself. Listen. Can you hear it?
Too-hoo! Too-hoo!
This is the story about Little Grey Rabbit's birthday.
It's Little Grey Rabbit's birthday on Midsummer Day.
I think it's time for my birthday. It's weeks and weeks since I had a birthday. It's days and days. It's hours and hours ago.
It isn't your turn, Hare. Grey Rabbit hasn't had a birthday for a whole year. We must give her a nice present.
A cake! Something we can all share.
That's it. A birthday cake with candles.
Squirrel, can we make a cake ourselves?
We'll have to. We can't ask Grey Rabbit. It must be a secret.
Oh, you'll never guess. Shh.
Oh, Squirrel, I asked you to sow lettuce, not dandelions. There's another gardener who'll sow those for us.
Who?
Why, the wind, of course.
Listen, Grey Rabbit. Squirrel and I have just been saying it's your birthday.
No! Never a word.
No, never a word. It's a secret.
A secret from me?
It's something that mustn't be told. At least not until...
Oh, Hare. Have you got the toothache? Poor Hare. You are a funny pair. Will you come for a walk with me to Speckledy Hen's? I want some eggs for tea.
Hello. Oh, this is a surprise.
He's keeping a secret, you see.
I'm going to tell! I can't keep it in! I shall burst if I don't tell!
No!
You come along with me, Hare, and whisper to me on the doorpost.
It's Grey Rabbit's birthday on Midsummer Day, and we're going to make a cake.
Ah, that is a good secret. I'll give her a present too.
And come to tea and taste the cake. Oh, I feel much better now.
Come on, Hare. It's time we were getting on.
Wise owl! Wise owl! It's Grey Rabbit's birthday on Midsummer Day. You're invited to tea.
Good morning, Milkman Hedgehog.
Here, come here. It's Grey Rabbit's birthday on Midsummer Day. We're going to make a cake, and you can come and taste it.
Oh, thank ye. I'll bring some milk to mix it, and I'll make a tiddly present for Miss Grey Rabbit.
Mind, it's a secret.
Mum's the word.
We've come for some eggs, Speckledy Hen. Here, I brought a basket.
It's little Grey Rabbit's birthday on Midsummer Day. We're going to make a cake, and you can come and taste it.
Thank you. And I shall bring a present for dear Grey Rabbit.
We'll make the cake tomorrow while she's out visiting.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Don't hurry back. Now, quickly.
What do we need, I wonder?
Ha-ha! I'm a champion cake maker.
Mix everything together, I suppose. Ah, here's the sugar. How much should we put in, I wonder?
A fistful. A fistful of everything will make a good cake.
Is the oven hot? I come with extra milk for the cake. Oh, you didn't ought to put pepper in a cake. Oh, yeah. I'll lend a hand for a few minutes.
Goodbye.
Take as long as you like. Won't Grey Rabbit be surprised when she sees how old she is?
Nearly 100 by the look of it.
Oh, I couldn't count them all. Got mixed up after 7.
Oh, it's fit for a fairy queen.
Oh, aren't we clever? Aren't we clever?
We'll hide the cake in the beehive again, then begin making our presents. I'm going to ask the green woodpecker or goldfinch for feathers, and I'll make a little fan for her.
I'm going to make a purse, the nicest purse in the whole world.
Many a little animal was making a present for little Grey Rabbit's birthday, and on Midsummer Eve they sat up late to finish their work. Mouldy Warp was polishing his musical box. Hedgehog was wrapping his gift in a dock leaf, and the Speckledy Hen was burying hers in the hay. Water Rat was down in the reed bed among the water lilies, working by the light of the moon. Even Wise Owl had something for little Grey Rabbit, and he carried his treasure under his wing when he went out hunting.
Grey Rabbit!
Why, it's little Fuzzy Peg. What's the matter?
I come to say happy birthday. I climbed out of the window and I runned ever so fast, but I got frightened. I heard Wise Owl hooting and I was frightened he'd catch me.
Oh, poor little Fuzzy Peg.
Has called, Grey Rabbit. Oh, I'm glad I come now. I knew you'd take care of me. Happy birthday, Grey Rabbit.
It isn't my birthday yet. Not till tomorrow. Good night.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you!
I said it first. After away. Remember. 1, 2, 3, away!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
You don't say it, Grey Rabbit.
Grey Rabbit's voice sounds funny.
Ouch! Grey Rabbit's grown prickles in the night.
Hello. Good morning. I said it first. It's Fuzzy Peg.
Where's Grey Rabbit?
Good morning, everyone.
Oh!
Milko! Milko! Has anyone seen our Fuzzy Peg? He runned away in the night.
Here he is, Hedgehog!
I said it first. I said happy birthday before anyone.
He said he'd be first and he's done it. My, he's a bright young fella, me lad.
Bees? That's strange. The hive was empty.
Oh, bees. Honey.
Hare, Squirrel, come here. A swarm of bees is living in our empty hive. Isn't it exciting?
Oh, dear me.
Oh, what shall we do?
Aren't you glad?
It's a calamity!
Listen.
It's Grey Rabbit's birthday. She doesn't want money or fine clothes or riches. We'll make her some honey.
Oh, the kind little creatures.
Out of our cake. They've gone. The bees have gone.
Here goes. It's still there.
And, oh, look! Lots of little pots of honey.
A pot for everyone, and some left over.
Shh! She's coming.
Oh, what's all this?
It's somebody's birthday cake.
That some clever animals made all by themselves. Happy birthday, Grey Rabbit!
Hooray!
Goodbye!
Good night.
Oh, that was a lovely birthday. The best I've ever had.
This is the story of the Great Adventure of Hare.
Just the day for my adventure. Grey Rabbit! Grey Rabbit! Bring my walking stick, will you please? Ah, Grey Rabbit, there you are. Are my new buttons all right?
They're like looking glasses. Don't forget your watch.
I nearly went without it. It's late, 12:30.
7:30 by the sun.
Then the sun must be 5 hours slow. Goodbye, Squirrel. I'm off on my great journey. Goodbye, Grey Rabbit. I shall be back for supper. And mind there's something nice.
Take care of yourself, Hare. And don't forget to give Toad our present.
And don't forget to bring a present back.
I shall bring presents for all three of us.
silly old clumsy.
Good morning, Pheasant. Fine day.
Shh! Not so loud.
Why?
Too many shady people in the wood. Break open houses, rob. Only last week I had my larder ransacked.
Who was it, do you think?
It was a jay. He left a bit of his blue scarf behind.
Well, he daren't come to our house.
Oh, there are other robbers beside Jay. Don't boast till you're out of the wood.
What do you want?
A truce, Wise Owl. Which is the way to Ashwood, please?
What do you mean by waking me with such a question? Where's your money? I'll take these.
Oh, calamity!
Go through the woods, cross to the Teasel Field, turn to the right through the village, to the left across the railway line, up the field through Bilberry Wood, past Home Farm, and the Ashwood is at the top of the hill, and good day to you.
We'll pass home from the... Right, well, thank you.
A fox lives in Bilberry Wood.
Oh, dear. Perhaps I should go home.
Frightened hare, timid hare.
Here we go round the blackberry bush, the blackberry bush, the blackberry bush. Here we go round the blackberry bush on a cold and frosty morning.
Where are you going, sir?
To Ashwood to visit Toad.
Aye, you are a traveller.
Yeah, I am indeed. I am a very famous hare. I'm so famous that I'm called, or to be exact, I shall be called after this journey, Columbus Hare.
Columbus!
It's a travelling name, a great travelling name.
Will you tell us about Ashwood and Toad when you come back, Columbus Hare?
That I will. And I'll bring you back a piece of grey ashwood to show I've been there. If you meet me at 12:30.
Is that a magic on your chain?
Yes, it's very good magic indeed. It's better than the sun.
There's a fox in Bilberry Wood.
I'm not afraid of a fox.
So on Hare went with his great adventure. He passed through the village and then crossed a field to the railway line.
That was a dragon. I must be in China. Am I on the edge of the world, I wonder?
Good morning. Can you tell me the time?
12:30.
Really? As early as that? Will you do me the favor of joining me in a bottle of cherry brandy?
Oh, thank you. I'm late for an appointment, but I shall be glad to join you on my way back.
I will wait for you. And perhaps you'd like to see my collection of birds' eggs.
Delighted. I'm a bit of a collector myself. I collect noughts and crosses. I won't forget. It's a curious smell. Oh! Hello?
Who's there?
It's Hare from Little Grey Rabbit's house over the valley. I've brought a present. It's an egg beater. We thought it would be useful.
Ooh, whiz, whiz. Ooh, lemonade. Come in, Hare. There, whiz, whiz. It's a most useful present, Hare, most useful. I have no teeth, you see. There, all left behind in the woods by picnickers. Choose a present for yourself, Hare, and one each for your friends.
Slippers for Grey Rabbit, and a flute for Squirrel, and a splendid penknife with a corkscrew. Just the thing for a great traveller.
There. It's my famous venom. It will send anyone to sleep. Oh, make sure it's locked up safe.
Venom? But I sleep like a log. When would I ever use it?
You never know who you may wish to see sleeping.
Thank you, Mr. Toad. I'll give it to Grey Rabbit, and she can lock it away safely. Bye! Oh, the ash twigs for the rabbits. Are you there, Mr. Moon? Are you there? Have a care, Mr. Moon. Here's a hare. Columbus, Mr. Moon, so beware.
Hello. You've been a long time.
Oh, sir, you quite startled me. I'd quite forgotten about you.
Why, young fellow, I hadn't. I've been expecting you for supper.
Well, I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh, it's quite early yet, and really you must come. Everything is ready, even the red currant jelly. There, my humble dwelling. Welcome, sir, welcome. Do you know anything about jugging? It's a new dish, very delicious with jelly.
I really must go.
Oh, not yet. Would you mind taking off your coat and waistcoat? They might fit a young friend of mine. Hello, what's this?
It's noughts and crosses.
You must teach me how to play.
Oh, I don't feel well.
So Hare taught noughts and crosses to the fox, and each game he thought was the last he would ever play. Hare's eyes were all the while glancing round to find a way of escape. The door was locked, and the broken window gave the only chance.
That's enough. I am hungry. Hello, what have we here? Scent. What a conceited fellow you are.
My word! Fast asleep!
Away he went without his coat and stick, away through the wood, tumbling over stones, pitching into brambles, slipping, sliding, rattling down slopes, his breath panting and his eyes staring. It seemed an age before he reached the spring.
Here he comes! Here he comes! It's Columbus Hare!
Hurrah! Hurrah for Columbus Hare!
We've been waiting for ages. What time is it?
12:30.
You've been a long time exploring.
I was playing noughts and crosses with Mr. Fox.
Oh!
I didn't forget your ash twigs.
It's wonderful to meet a real explorer.
Hurrah for Columbus Hare!
Oh, home at last.
Oh, Hare, we thought you were dead.
They say there's a fox in Bilberry Wood.
He caught me, and I only escaped because of this.
They all went in, and Hare told his story, and Squirrel tootled on the flute, and Little Grey Rabbit tried on the silver slippers. But the venom she locked up in the medicine cupboard, among the stores of chamomile, wormwood, and rue.
I've had my great adventure. I'm famous all over the world. And now I shall lead a quiet life by the fireside.
This story happened in spring and concerned the speckledy hen. The primroses and cowslips were out in the fields, and the violets were blue under the hedgerow where the birds were building their nests. In an oak tree not far from the stream, Traveller Hedgehog woke from his winter sleep.
Morning, traveller.
Morning! A fine morning for travelling.
It is that. How about a spot of milk to set you up?
Traveller Hedgehog drank the milk and set off. But he was not the only one off on his travels that spring morning. The speckledy hen had left the farmyard and was looking around for a house of her own. But every house seemed to be occupied by some small creature, until she came to a certain oak tree by the stream.
Bark, very comfortable and just the right size for a nursery. Now I must get my things, bark.
And where are you going, dear speckledy hen?
Bark, that's a secret. Bark, bark.
Hello. Where are you going to, looking so handsome and fat?
Off to make a secret.
Mind you don't meet the fox.
Good day, Speckledy Hen. Can I carry something for you?
Oh, no, thank you, Fuzzy Peg. Have you been good today and done your lessons well?
Yes, I can read now. I can even read the long words like treacle and barley sugar.
There's a bit of barley sugar in my pocket, if you can find it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Speckledy Hen went on to settle in her new home in the oak tree. She put all her things away and made a soft nest of moss and grass. She even found a curtain of leather made from bat's wings to hang across the door. Then she laid her first egg in the nest and settled herself on it to keep it warm. For 10 days the Speckledy Hen sat there until in the nest were 10 beautiful eggs. Every day she ran outside for a sip of water, then hurried back again to keep her eggs warm. She never went back to the farmyard, for then her eggs would have chilled.
Has anyone seen the Speckledy Hen? She went for a walk and never came back. I feel worried about her.
No. An extra jug full, please. I'm going to make a cake. Hare is going to the Speckledy Hen for an egg.
Haven't you heard the news? She's gone. Clean gone.
Gone? Oh, surely not.
The Speckledy Hen?
There's nobody seen her for more nor a week. Nobody hasn't never seen so much as a feather of her.
I met her last week going for a walk.
Well, she never came back. And what's more, the fox is about.
Oh, darling Speckledy Hen.
Oh, calamity!
Oh, now don't take on, Miss Squirrel. Here, wipe your bonny eyes on my handkerchief.
There now, I don't think the fox has caught Speckledy Hen. She's far too clever for him.
Yes, she's too sharp for that old fox. Oh, if only I'd taught her to play noughts and crosses. Then she could escape as I did.
Oh, what it must be to have brains, eh? Good morning, Mrs.
Ah, shoo! Go away, you bad fox.
Won't you invite me in?
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Goodbye, then, Mrs. I must leave you, as we can't be friends.
Oh, dearie me. But it might have been my silly little head. And what would my babies have done without me? Paw, 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 paw.
Father, there's a little bonnet hanging on a furze bush. It looks like the Speckledy Hen's.
Where was it, son?
Near the stream in the green pasture.
That's where the traveller hedgehog stays for the winter.
And there was a fox hiding near.
That Speckledy Hen has thrown her bonnet at him, it's my belief. She's always been a daring female. I don't believe he's caught her yet.
Oh, go and tell Grey Rabbit. She'll know what to do.
We must do something. Poor Speckledy Hen.
I'll go and ask Wise Owl.
Take him a present, mind.
Your old musical box.
Watch out for the fox.
What's the matter? What do you want in the middle of the day? And where's my present?
Here, there's a musical box. And please, Wise Owl, how shall we get rid of the fox? He's after the Speckledy Hen.
I've no love for the fox. Keep your musical box. I'll help you.
Oh, thank you, Wise Owl.
You played noughts and crosses with him once. Do it again while Speckledy Hen escapes.
Oh, no, sir. No, I've forgotten how to play.
Then you'd better get someone to read a nice story to him.
But who? I'm not a good reader. I'm not. I get stuck on the long words, and I hardly know which way up to hold a book. I don't know.
Here, read it.
But who will read it?
I can't make head nor tail of it. I'm no scholard.
My sight's too dim.
I can't read long words.
My fuzzy peg can. He's a scholard, a real scholard.
I can do it. I can. I'm as brave as a lion. I am. Mr. Fox, I go to school now.
Oh, indeed.
I can sing. Oh, John the grey goose is gone and the fox is in the town, oh.
Well, that's a good song, Fuzzy Pig. I'm glad you learn about me at school.
Mother, when can we go out? Yes, when?
Bide a wee bit. Soon.
I can read. Shall I read you a tale, Mr. Fox?
Yes, a good story will cheer me up.
It's called The Fox and the Grapes.
Oh, that sounds good. I like that.
A famished fox.
A famished fox. That's me.
A famished fox saw some clusters of rich black grapes
Oh, rich black grapes.
hanging from a trellis vine.
Quickly now, and when I go, you must follow me.
Oh, yes, they would grow there. Grapes don't grow on oak trees, Fuzzy Pig. Oh, no. Go on, Fuzzy Pig. It does me good to hear a true story, especially about a fox. Go on, Fuzzy Pig.
He resorted to all the tricks to get at them, but he wearied himself in vain, for he could not reach them.
What a sad thing. Just like me with Speckledy Hen and her chicks.
At last he turned away, beguiling himself of his disappointment, and saying...
Yes? What did he say?
He said, the grapes are sour and not as ripe as I thought.
How did the fox know they were sour if he hadn't tasted them?
Specky said it to comfort himself.
I expect so. Well, thank you for your nice tale, Fuzzy Pig.
Here, have it.
Well, thank you kindly, little Fuzzy Pig. Are you all right, Speckledy Hen? Would you like to come and hear the tale of the fox and the grapes? Ah, bother! How did he escape?
Fox galloped away through the long wood and over the river to his den in the far valley. There he settled himself in the rocking chair and decided that the Speckledy Hen would have been very tough indeed, even if he had caught her. As for the rest of the animals...
3 cheers for little Fuzzy Pig! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip!
And now I'll make my cake, and we'll have a feast for the Speckledy Hen and her family. And for brave little Fuzzy Pig.
Yes, she'd have been very tough, that Speckledy Hen.
This is the story of Water Rat's Picnic.
Good morning, sir.
Look at that! Oh, look at that! The Saucy Nancy's the tightest, trimmest little craft on the river.
It's a fine day for boating, sir.
Indeed it is! Indeed it is!
And where might you be going today, sir?
I'm going to see some young friends of mine, Mrs. Webster. I shall try to persuade them to join me in a water picnic.
Have you got your pocket handkerchief, sir?
I have everything, thank you, Mrs. Webster. Everything for a perfectly splendid day. A good drying day.
Go, but the ducks are very tiresome, sir. They tease me and carry off my washing.
Never mind. You've got a fine young family to help you.
14 children, and every one of them a champion swimmer.
There, that's finished.
I came to invite you and Squirrel to go for a picnic in my boat.
A picnic.
boat! A boat! A real live boat!
A picnic! A real live picnic!
Ah, I'm afraid my boat will only hold 3.
Oh, that's all right. You can swim alongside, Water Rat.
Then there would be nobody to row. Besides, you're too big here. You'd capsize the boat.
Now, look here. Do you mean to say you're going on a picnic without me? Oh, it's impossible. Impossible. I'm the life and soul of every party. What is there to eat, Water Rat?
Oh, egg and cress sandwiches, marigold sponge, watermint jellies.
Oh, stop! Stop! It's too much. Oh, this will be the death of me.
Oh, poor Hare. Poor dear Hare.
Oh,
I'm afraid we can't go, Water Rat.
We can't leave poor Hare behind.
oh, very well. I have a plan. Suppose you race along the bank while I row here. Then you can choose the place for the picnic, and we'll all have a feast under the trees.
Ha ha! That's a good idea. It isn't the boat I want. It's the picnic.
That's settled then.
Oh, how beautiful.
You shall steer, Grey Rabbit, and Squirrel shall sit on a cushion.
Look at the darting fishes and the green weeds.
I didn't know fish could bite.
Oh, yes. They like a dainty morsel.
Goodbye! I'll meet you soon. Take care of the food and don't fall in.
Goodbye, Hare. We'll see you soon.
Come away, you naughty children.
Oh, no, we love them.
Oh, dear me, here are the ducks again. Come away, chicks. Come away.
Where are you landlubbers going so fast?
For a picnic, actually. And don't come so near. You'll rock the boat.
My sunshades.
My frill.
My gem.
It's outrageous. She's taken the picnic basket.
Oh, no.
Right, I'll get it.
Hooray! Well done, Water Rat.
Phew. Oh, don't worry. All my things are waterproof living by the river. It won't be any the worse. But I'm sorry about your things.
Oh, I shall soon make another apron.
And I'll have one of those big round leaves for a sunshade.
Certainly, Squirrel. Where's Hare? I'm hungry.
Coo, Hare.
Ooh.
But wherever is he?
Oh, I've been chased by a dog and pestered by rabbits and tossed by a bull and bitten by gnats.
Aw, poor Hare.
And all the time you've been rowing peacefully along the river.
Not so peacefully, Hare. I've lost my apron.
And I've lost my sunshade.
And we nearly lost the picnic basket.
What? Oh, calamity! Calamity! It was the thought of the picnic that kept me from despair. Pile up the wood, make a big fire.
Come along, Hare. You have more breath than any of us. You could be the blow bellows.
Chased by gnats, bitten by a dog, pestered by a bull, and then they make me a blow bellows. 3 of everything. But where's Grey Rabbit's cup?
1 for Water Rat, 1 for Grey Rabbit, and 1 for me.
I'll drink from a water lily. I've never had a water lily cup in all my life.
I was chased by a rabbit, and tossed by a gnat, and bitten by a bull.
So Water Rat picked a yellow lily, and Grey Rabbit drank her tea from that. What a feast there was! And when they'd finished, they washed the cups, and dried them in the grass, and repacked the basket. Except that is for Hare.
You didn't know I could row?
Oh, Hare! Take care!
Sit down, Hare!
It's all wobbly. Oh, steady on there. Steady. Oh, help! Help! I'm drowning!
Oh, Hare! Hare!
There you are, landlubber.
What? Thank you for the strawberry jam. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's very wet in the river. We shall be drowned going home.
You will have to run home, Hare. It'll keep you from catching a cold.
Or being chased by gnats, tossed by dogs, worried by bulls, and half drowned on top of it. That's a water picnic.
Huh. What you want is a paddle steamer. A paddle steamer with a captain and crew and lifebelts.
Yes, that's what I want. I'm going home. I feel a chill coming on.
Now you see why he wasn't invited. Nothing personal, but... Well, would you like to see my house, Grey Rabbit? Mrs. Webster, will you bring some of your water lily jam for my guests?
Certainly, sir. Oh, and please, sir, the water hen has brought back your washing, and she's very sorry, sir, but the ducks have carried off your handkerchiefs.
Oh, never mind, Mrs. Webster. They've been up to their planks all day. Stay and talk to my friends, and I'll fetch some watercress for them.
Oh, Miss Grey Rabbit, I am glad to meet you. I've heard so much about you, how you got rid of that old weasel, and you, Miss Squirrel, how you tied a knot in that savage rat's tail. I don't know how you dared.
Nor I.
And how is Mr. Hare? I suppose he couldn't go to the picnic, being too big for the boat.
Oh, dear. I'd forgotten about him.
He fell in the river, Mrs. Webster. Oh, we must hurry home. Hare! Guess what we did? We went to Water Rat's house and we saw a stuffed goldfish and we... Hare? Where are you?
Oh, dear.
Oh, I thought you were both drowned. Oh, make me some elderflower tea and gruel with sugar in it.
Little Grey Rabbit and Squirrel raced round with herbs and hot water, and soon Hare was snug in bed, and Little Grey Rabbit began to tell him about Mrs. Webster and the aquarium, and before she'd finished, he was fast asleep.
He's fast asleep. Who can it be?
My little apron.
Oh, my thrill!
They've brought it all back.
Little Grey Rabbit hung them by the fire to dry, but the sunshade never came back. The ducks liked it so much they wouldn't part with it. Any day you could see them swimming down the river, one of them carrying Squirrel's sunshade and another playing with Squirrel's ribbon bow. This is the story of Mouldy Warp the Mole. Mouldy Warp lived in an underground house with 14 doors in the 10-acre meadow. One morning he sat examining a tiny stone he had found in Hearthstone pasture. It was painted with one eye, a golden eye, which seemed to watch him wherever he went. Nobody knew about this treasure but Fuzzy Peg.
It's an eye. Whose is it, Mouldy Warp?
It's an ancient eye. An eye of long ago. It belongs to somebody's picture. A stone picture.
But where's the rest of the picture?
Oh, well, there are only two creatures who could tell me about this eye.
Wise Owl.
And Brock the Badger.
But nobody knows where he lives.
I haven't seen him for months.
Where did you find the golden eye, Mouldy Warp?
Up Hearthstone pasture. Aye, that's it.
Next day, Mouldy Warp decided to go and look for the rest of the stone picture.
Hey, what's the matter?
I'm a Mad March Hare.
But it's the month of May, Hare.
Ah, but there's a Mad March wind still blowing. Somebody must have forgotten it. Where are you going with that spade and sack, Mole?
I'm going treasure hunting up Hearthstone pasture.
Oh, can I come with you?
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Ah, I'll run ahead, Mouldy. I'll find the treasure first.
Hello, Grey Rabbit.
Oh, Mouldy Warp. I'm gathering cowslips to make a ball. Where are you going?
I'm going on a treasure hunt.
Can I come with you? It isn't like a fox hunt, is it?
Oh, not at all. It's rather like Hunt the Thimble, but deep down in the ground.
Hello. Where are you two going?
Treasure hunting. Come along, Squirrel. You can help us carry it.
No, I'm not dressed for treasure hunting. I ought to have worn my new ribbon.
Oats and beans and barley grow, oats and beans and barley grow. Nor you, nor I, nor anyone knows where oats and beans and barley grow.
Please, what time is it?
1:30 kissing time and time to kiss again.
Where is Mouldy Warp going?
Shh. He's going treasure hunting.
Treasure?
And of course they wanted to come along too. And before long, so did Mr. and Mrs. Hedgehog and Fuzzy Peg. Soon they were joined by the speckledy hen, some field mice, a frog and a bumblebee, all eager to hunt for treasure. At last they got to Hearthstone pasture.
This is where I found my little stone. Now, all wait here while I go down and hunt for treasure.
He's got a golden eye. I've seen it. He's looking for the rest of the picture.
See? He's gone already.
None of the other animals knew how to burrow under the ground, so they made their own amusement. First, they had a treasure hunt of their own. Squirrel found Hare fast asleep under a rock, but Fuzzy Peg won with a four-leaved clover. There was still no sign of Mouldy Warp.
Let's call him.
Coo-wee, cherry tree, Mouldy Warp, you can't see me. Who was that?
It's only the echo. It lives near here. Hello? Hello? I'm Big Bold Hare. I'm Big Bold Hare.
All the time, Mouldy Warp was burrowing deeper and deeper in search of the rest of the stone picture. He came to a smooth, windy tunnel that went up and down and through a little door, and at last into a low, dim room.
Oh, a crock of gold! Mouldy Warp! How did you get here? I've never had a visitor in all my life. Is this your house? Oh, I thought it was a treasure trove. We badgers have lived here for more than 1,000 years. Come and look round my castle, Mole. Mole, old fellow, where did you find that? There. I knew it fitted in a picture. Thank you. What a clever old mole to find the ancient dolphin's eye. And now, look at these. Oh, they're beautiful. Right beautiful. Has anyone ever seen them? Oh, no, they're safe down here, and I'm their guardian. But you shall have a few to take to your own house, Mole. Choose. That one. It's just like Grey Rabbit. Oh, and these. Take them. And here's a crock of gold. Oh, thank you, Badger. Oh, my, what a treasure hunt this has been. And now, come and have some supper.
Badger cut sweet herb bread and slices of cold ham. Then, by the light of the lantern, the two of them ate and drank. But they were far away underground and couldn't tell that in the world above, the sun was setting and night falling.
I'm cold. The dew is making my fur all damp. Oh, why can't we go home?
We can't go and leave old Mouldy Warp all alone.
He might be scared.
I know. We'll make a tent and all get inside.
Oh, my, this is good. Well, you shall have some to take home. made from a long-forgotten recipe, and nobody but a badger knows how to make it. Even man has forgotten.
Badger began to talk about the old days when the Romans came to England and made the stone picture floors. And as he talked, Mole's eyes began to close and he fell asleep.
I smell rabbit, but I can't see rabbit. Here's a little green bush where no bush used to be. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow this house down.
It's biting me! It's a fox trap! No!
Badger? Badger? Coo!
Somebody calling up the cows? Oh, here he is. Here's Mole.
Ah, Mole! Did you find the treasure trove?
Look!
There's even a hedgehog.
And a hare?
Wherever did you find all these pretty things?
It's a secret that can never be told.
Mole's got a secret, a secret, a secret!
I think we should all help you to carry them home.
Yes, we'll help.
I'll carry the pitcher, Mouldy-Warp.
Careful! Don't lose them!
But I'm sorry to say that they did. Hedgehog left his in the cowshed, and the cow ate it with her hay. Hare's treasure flew out of his pocket as he leapt over a gorse bush, and Squirrel put hers on a wall and forgot about it.
Home at last.
Please, Mouldy-Warp, I've been sent with a message.
Have you now, young Fuzzy Peg?
And it's from everybody. From Father and Mother and Speckledy Hen and Hare and Squirrel and...
Stop! Tell the message.
They're very sorry, but they've lost the treasures.
Oh, me. Oh, well, I'm glad I carried the crock of gold myself. Careless, scatterbrained folk.
They're very, very, very sorry. And so am I, and... Oh! These are for you, Mouldy-Warp. The animals are all sorry they lost your treasures. And I've sent you these instead.
Well, what's a precious stone to a living flower? But look,
It's just like you, Grey Rabbit.
I shall put it on my mantelpiece. And tomorrow, I shall give a party.
A party, hooray!
The others may have lost my treasures, but they waited all day and all night for me in that windy old pasture up there on the hills. They are true friends.
So next day they all came down to the party and ate the delicious wild raspberries and drank the sweet heather wine. And old Mouldy-Warp sat back and watched them and smiled at what a lot of good friends he had. This is the story of the day Little Grey Rabbit goes to the sea.
I'm just going to see Mrs. Hedgehog. I'll be back before bedtime. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Grey Rabbit.
Goodbye, Grey Rabbit. Right, let's go out too, Squirrel. There are moon shadows and mushrooms and mouldy warps all over the place.
I'll lock the door and take the key, Hare. We'll be back before Grey Rabbit.
It's never going to stop. We'd better run.
I think I've got a cold. So have I.
I've got 2 colds.
Where did you put the key?
I gave it to you, Hare.
They found the key in the end, but by now, of course, they all had colds. They stayed in bed, and Mrs. Hedgehog came to nurse them. One evening, when they were feeling a little better, Mouldy Warp came with a bunch of wild thyme, and Water Rat bought a pot of water lily jam.
What they want is a change of air, poor things.
Come and stay underground with me in my nice, dark, damp home.
Oh, no. I couldn't bear to be down a hole.
Dear Mouldy Warp, your house is very nice, but we are used to sunshine.
Change of air, definitely. Come and live on the river and swim every day with me.
Oh, no. Too wet. Achoo! Achoo!
What's all this tissuing? What they need is a day at the sea. Wee, the beautiful sea.
What is the sea, Grey Rabbit? I heard Wise Owl talking about it.
I'm not sure, Hare.
I know, it's lots and lots of water and it's salt.
Don't like water. Don't like salt either.
But Wise Owl usually knows best. It's a lardy cake, Wise Owl. And I've come to ask you about our coughs and sneezes.
A day at the sea is what you need.
Where is the sea?
You'll get rid of your sneezes when you feel sea breezes. Wee, the beautiful sea.
Do you know where the sea is, Mouldy Warp? Achoo!
There's a caravan on the common. Belongs to a horse called Duke. He'll take you to the sea.
But who will drive?
Oh, Duke knows the way.
If we do go, Mouldy Warp, will you come with us?
I reckon I would.
Let's ask everyone. A picnic by the sea. Achoo!
We're ready, we're ready.
It really is very kind of you, Duke.
Achoo!
I like a trip to the sea.
Oh, look, a nice little house.
Oh, it's pretty. Isn't it pretty?
Gee up! Achoo! Gee up!
You needn't bother to say that. I know my own way.
Look at us! We're going to the... Achoo!
Sea!
Ah!
Here we are. We're there.
What? Achoo!
What?
Oh, the sea! Achoo! The glorious sea! Hooray! The sea! Hooray!
Enjoy yourselves and come back when the sun falls into the sea.
It's like a cornfield with rows of daisies.
It's a windy wheat field. Whee! Mind your hat, madam.
Let's go, let's go.
Don't be late.
Look! I've never seen those before.
Oh, sea lavender. I shall make herb tea.
Delicious, lovely salty worms.
Come on, everybody. Achoo!
Achoo! Achoo!
Oh, oh, oh.
I don't care for this wind. Oh, perhaps I'll sit on this egg and hatch it.
Oh, they look fierce.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not fishing in the same place as those.
It looks like lace, Queen Anne's lace.
Whoa! Whoa! Help! It's after me! Look at that! It keeps coming and going.
It's playing a game.
Look at me! A sea hat! I've got a sea hat!
What does the sea talk about, Grey Rabbit?
Sea breezes, no more of your sneezes. Wise Owl said the sea would take our tissues away, but I'm going to sneeze.
So am I!
And me? Ooh.
Look, your sneezes have gone up into the sky.
My sneezes have gone.
And mine.
And mine!
Hooray!
Little Grey Rabbit paddled in the sea, and because Fuzzy Peg was so small, he held tight to her apron. Water Rat took off his velvet coat and his ruffle and swam. Hare took off his red coat and rushed into the sea, and then out again as soon as he saw a wave coming. But then...
Look out! Thief! Stop, thief!
My best thrill!
My red coat! Oh, it's a calamity! Who's going to get them back?
I'll go.
And I.
Oh, then I'd better go and take care of you.
I'd better stay and keep an eye on things down here.
Oh, do be careful. What a hard head!
I want the coat and Water Rat's frill.
To woo! To wit, to woo! Did you hear me? I frightened those gulls away, all right.
You are clever, Hare.
I believe I am, rather.
Mrs. Hedgehog lit a fire of driftwood, and they brewed the tea and unpacked their picnic. And not once did anybody sneeze.
Now for a sand pie. Who wants a sand pie?
Me! Ooh, it looks like Grey Rabbit's sponge pudding.
Papa, it ought to have one of my eggs in it.
I like your pies better, Grey Rabbit.
They wandered along the sandy shore and found beautiful pebbles and pearly shells. Little Grey Rabbit picked up a starfish, and Water Rat found a sea urchin as prickly as old Hedgehog himself. And so the happy day passed, and the sun slowly moved down to the sea to bathe in a flood of gold.
What time is it, Hare?
Oh, it doesn't work. You know it doesn't. Not since Hare stirred his tea with it.
I wonder. Tick, tack, time to go back. Tick, tack, time to go back. There! The sea cured our sneezes, and it's cured my watch, too.
The sun is sinking into the sea.
That's the road to the stars, isn't it, Grey Rabbit?
Goodbye, sea.
Goodbye, sea.
Goodbye.
Then it was home again under the stars. Duke's hooves went clip-clop on the moonlit road. The caravan was quiet as quiet. The little animals were all fast asleep, still clutching their treasures from the sea.